Hi everyone, welcome to Billy Fitzgerald Golf, and today I want to talk about the importance of setting up a practice station when you practice. So when you go out onto the golf course, it's not so foreign, because obviously the golf course doesn't look like this. So, the importance of this is because the target's never going to look correct because we are not on the target line. And so just to kind of go over what I have in front of me is I always have an alignment stick in front of the ball. So my golf ball, and then alignment stick, and then my target. So that's really important, so I get my eyes trained to find something out on the golf course that's in line with my target, so I know how to line up. The second stick that I have here is that it's kind of an aiming stick, or when I set up to the golf ball, I'm trying to shoot this ball through a window. So if I'm set up correctly, I'm trying to find the correct window to hit this ball through. So I'd like it to be either on the line or just to the right of it, never to the left of it. And that's why I've got two sticks over here. So these two, I've got one here and one here, and they're both on my target line. They're on the same line as those sticks right there. We'll get to that in a second, but this is more of the window that I would like to hit my golf ball through. So right in here. Again, if I'm videotaping myself, I can see where the ball starts, where the start line is. Lastly, I've got a line here. It's not necessarily my stance line, but it's to make sure that my shoulders and my hips are parallel left to the target line. So when I'm lining up, it's important for my hips and my shoulders to be in line with this. Now my stance can be a little open or a little closed, based on what you're working on. But that's kind of what I work with every day. Now, again, I rarely go to I rarely see at a normal driving range, either this one here or a public range or another golf course. And when the members of the golfers are warming up, sometimes I do, but I almost never see anything in front of them. But you have to keep training your eyes. The reason is that, again, it's never going to look right because our eyes are not on this line. So the best way to picture this is kind of like if I was shooting a gun, right? If I was shooting a gun this way, I'm right down the barrel. So if I'm shooting a gun, it's fairly easy for me to line up. Now if I'm trying to shoot the gun this way, that's where it gets very difficult to line up, and that's what we're doing. We're shooting our gun like this, and so it's very difficult to line that up. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to take the camera and we're going to go into this station. Okay, so now when we look from here, we know from down the line that those other sticks are on my target line, but now they look well right of where my target is. So again, that's why we need to that's why we need to place sticks where our target is, because again, it's never going to look right. Now when we come back here, it looks right on line. But as I come up to this golf ball, right, and I look down there, these sticks out here that I know are on my line appear to be 5, 10, 15, maybe 20 yards right of my target. But that's a good indication of where I'm trying to get my golf ball to go. So again, if I was gonna practice, and I'm practicing on alignment, I'm practicing hitting the ball through these windows, I'd get lined up. Now again, how we come into the golf ball is a big deal. How you use your eyes is a big deal. So I want to use my eyes this way, like I would putt. That's gonna give me, immediately right there, those look a little bit more in line, definitely, than from here. When I do this, it really gets scattered. But if I can make my eyes work this way, it's much better. So the way I would line up is I would, again, walk into the ball, take my grip up here. It's easier to get it in the fingers. And then from there, I have my intermediate target here. I never step left of the ball, so I'm always coming in more with an open stance. I always set the club first. So I get here, I let the club set, and it sets my wrist. So again, I let the club set, it sets my wrist. look down the line. So now I'm starting to see what target I want, what window I want to go it through. I want to go right through those 2 sticks over there. And I get here, now I'm lined up. Okay, now I react to my target. So get a practice station lined up. Make sure that you've got something on the ground that you can rely on. You've got something on the ground that makes sense. So when you go out on the golf course, you're not so unfamiliar, because that's all I see on the golf course all the time is bad alignment, which is going to produce, again, bad habits, bad swings. So give yourself a workstation. It only takes a couple minutes. These aren't very expensive. It's worth your time. Hi everyone, like and subscribe to my channel, Billy Fitzgerald Golf, for all tips on golf. If you'd like a live lesson or want to send me a message, visit me at billyfitzgeraldgolf.com.